This is Objective 3, Windows Log Analysis Evaluate Attack Outcome. In this challenge, we're told that there was a successful password spray attack carried out against ElfU's domain, and we need to identify the compromised user account given the event logs. I'm going to show you two ways of doing this, one on Windows, one on Linux, and we're going to start with Windows. If you had done the Escape Ed challenge in the train station, Bushy Evergreen would have given you the hint to use the Deep Blue CLI. If we go out to that GitHub, we can pull down the files, and it's pretty easy to run. You just call the Deep Blue PS1 file and give it the event log file name. It's important that you run this in an administrative PowerShell window, and if you would like to get a nicer output, you can pass this to OutGrid View, and that'll give you another window just to view the data. If you run this, it takes it a while, so I've already done it. And what you're given is a bunch of password spray attack detections, which makes sense, and then also a large number of failed logons, which again makes sense for a password spray attack. The three events that we're most interested in are the successful ones. These are 4624 events. And we can see that pminstix, Suppetry, and DC1 authenticated successfully. Now, it's highly unlikely that DC1 was compromised because it is a system account, and you can tell that by the $sign at the end of the name. So really, it's between pminstix and Suppetry. So if we go back to the Holiday Hack Challenge, we can try Suppetry, and there we go. That was the answer. So that's how you can do it on Windows, pretty straightforward. But if you don't have a Windows OS, or you're stubborn like me and just want to do everything on Linux, there is a Python EVTX project on GitHub that you can use for this, and they provide some scripts that we can use in order to dump out the event log data. So they give you this evtx dump.py, and that just takes the event log file, just like Deep Blue CLI did, and we can use that to read our file on Linux. So let's see what that looks like. And there we go. We got a giant blob of data coming out. So there's probably a nicer, cleaner way of doing this, but the way I found to do it worked for me was to just grep for event ID 4624, which is a logon successful, and we're just going to grab 25 lines after we match, and then also look for the target username. And what that's going to do is just show us all of the successful logons that we have in our file. After that runs for a bit, we're left with about the same data we saw in Deep Blue CLI. We have pminstix and Suppetry. You could sort and dedupe this just to get a nicer list, but the data is there, and we can use that to get the answer.